That's what y'all gotta do. Hey, first off, first and foremost, before I start anything, bro, and we gotta put them guns down, bro. We lost San Antonio. In San Antonio, we lost to someone. This is crazy, man. We need to put them guns down, bro.
Can't pull up in trash, gotta give me a beam. The lights look like diamonds all over the lens. I read it, count money, what the fuck a friend? In case like that motherfucker let me in. I'm a subjected the juice in the gin. Ride with them juice in the car that you win. Believe in that law, that's the cardinal sin. Look around and you find everything that you win. The honest one down in the game of the low. I'm on my third and I'm whipping a foe. Practically giving you game, I don't know. Medical, I'm probably going right by the soul. There is no debate, I would not relate. Well, not with you, cause all of you are fake. How much more this bullshit will life take? What happened to the clown? Get the fight face.
Guacamole, I know you don't really like it,
Thank you.
but it's still on there.
Thank you, babe. Ooh, look at this, guys. Do y'all get something like this?
Oh shit, sorry.
It's okay. Mmm. Y'all want some? Where did this come from?
Las palapas.
Palapas.
The one right there by my work. Ah!
Whoa, my wife is just doing a tattoo right now.
I just can't sit through it and do it all at once. I'm just get frustrated. But I found all those other needles that I just lost again.
I know what sign I want. One that says subscribe.
What do you mean the sign? Like the letters that I was telling you?
Mm-hmm. Mom, you could draw one.
Okay.
Like a cool one. I don't know, or make one.
Okay. Okay. I like the blue. The blue look pretty.
The blue?
I like purple. I like the purple too. That's pretty. That color. You have all of these lights over there. I don't know why you don't use them. Like the lights everywhere. You have that other stick, that purple stick one. Or blue or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
So I told that lady I would just mail her the shoe. She's like, well, I'll send you another 20 bucks. I said, no, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Because she's going through all this, right? Like to get them.
She lost so many people, yeah. And she, well, I don't know. She gave me a sob story probably, but I fell for it. Fuck, I fell for it.
She's on here.
It's okay.
Thank you. The doctor showed, that's why I love him. Janie or something.
Mm-hmm. She's like 200 years old.
If they ain't hating on your homie, then you're not up on your job. I show up, do the show, I smoke a blunt, and then I'm burning off. I got shit to do today, and I'm not in the mood. It's 223 will guarantee to help your attitude. I got so much up on my plate, that's why I'm overweight. My videos like baseball games, I play it safe. That means too many of them hoes that I can't even count. He had too many of them hoes, and he ain't make it out. Oh God, I surfed away with a bride. I'm steady breaking down stages. I don't need your applaud. For Gazy's acting like a gang that will set you up. Yelling the crowd like Yellow Beezy saying I beat him up. R.I.P. to Mo 3. Hold your head coat, got it? Don't like the smell of rainwater cause it's moldy and soggy. This walk hard got me drowsy. I don't need no more. A contradiction living fast but you feel so slow. I'm glad you finally let me know. Let your real color show. This shit is not for everybody. Everybody won't go. If they ain't hating on your homie, then you're not up on your job. I show up, do the show, I smoke a blunt, and then I'm burning off. If they ain't hating on your homie, then you're not up on your job. I show up, do the show, I smoke a blunt, and then I'm burning off. I got shit to do today, and I'm not in the mood. This 223 will guarantee to help your attitude. If they ain't hating on your homie, then you're not up on your job. I show up, do the show, I smoke a blunt, and then I'm burning off.
Babe, can you put this right there? Thank you. It was good. Did y'all enjoy that too? I think I'm gonna start doing the ASMR stuff maybe Thursdays because the Pilates are Mondays. The Banson Jazzercise is Thursdays. So if y'all still want to sign up for the Banson stretches and stuff, get with me after the programming, and then we can take it from there. But only if you're serious inquiries only, because I'm not trying to deal with all that settlement and all that shit. Like, they wanted that, what they were getting on, you know, I settled outside of court, but it's not neither here or there, but we're better from, but people that want to do that, you know, because it smells sometimes because we're so big and we're working out.
What are you talking about?
The Banson stretch day for the OnlyFans. But we're talking about for only fats, and you have to cut yourself and join the brotherhood like that. Like, that's the only way. It's just called like the Fat Illuminati, but it's called the Fatamalali.
Open the window, babe.
But anyways, my name is Jonathan Garza. I live at 818 Hagen. Come to my house anytime y'all want. Mailing address 818 Hagen 78222. Forward it to SPM. Make sure that he gets it. There's something that if you're new, you already know what to do. I have my wife working on something. If it's not apparent, read that for me. Anybody. Say that. Say the word. Let's see. Because I get mixed signals from y'all. I don't know if y'all want me to post like satire media shit, like shit that's going on, or talk about what's going on, or do y'all want me to just like show y'all songs? Like, and of course, it's going to be like so different. One's going to be so different from the next one, and then yada, yada, yada. What do y'all like? What do y'all want? Is my hair nappy enough for you? Yep. Oh. Whoa. I there was a song that I think was invented by Jesus, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Now, I don't know who wrote it. Maybe the guy that wrote the American flag song, the for the Americas, wrote that same song. That big guy from Hawaii sang so sweet. Like, he embodied that and he made it his own. Now, I ask y'all this. I'm saying that to say this. What do y'all feel about like your own self? You know what, I better go take that fan to him in the back. Don't go anywhere.
What are you doing? No, that's not true. If your dog already has parvo, a parvo prevention or preventative shot is not going to help. You need to treat it, not try to prevent it if it's already there, it's already happening. That makes no sense. Okay.
Alright, we didn't kill nobody. We gotta put fucking guns down. That's so crazy. Like that one.
The state habeas court found that Coy's attorney did not object to references of OS as a victim because he had decided to strategically limit his objections during trial, but nonetheless determined to make an objection if he believed use of the term victim was particularly harmful or prejudicial, and that Coy's counsel recognized that state case law did not directly support his motion in the line. Coy has not overcome the presumption of correctness with regard to this factual finding. 28 U.S.C. Section 2254(1). Coy's attorney testified to this effect at the habeas hearing, and the record reflects that Coy's attorney repeatedly reminded the jury that it was to decide whether OS's allegations were true, but did not object each time OS was referred to as a victim in passing. X part Coy, Apple, no. W or 65,301, pp. 222-23. Reporters record, right hearing, volume 1, p. 41. The state court also found that Coy failed to show that his counsel's conduct fell below an objective standard of reasonableness or that he was prejudiced by his counsel's conduct. I.e., the state court found that Coy failed
In
to
other
make
words,
Strickland showing.
he
This
wasn't
finding was
framed. He
reviewed under
failed the test that he needed to
2254(1).
pass in order to
King,
be not guilty.
246 F3D 471, 475 Fifth Sir 2000.
So in dumb words, basically dumbing that down is there's a Strickland test, a test that they test you with, like to say if they don't have any man goo, you know, DNA that's left behind, what they do is they put you through these tests. A person that's a professional put you through a test. Since they don't have those binding like evidence, that's the evidence they use, and he failed both times. Boom, boom. They ran two different people, two different tests. He failed. Like, that's like one of those tests when before you get a promotion, you gotta go. It's just to like check your character, and you like if you fail that, like come on, you're not gonna get the job, bro. Like, but y'all still vouch for this man. Did I buy a Matter Daddy? Nah. They're freaking too much. Yesterday at Target, I saw a couple, but I just left them alone. Appreciate that. Hey, appreciate that, fam. I really do, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go skiing. It's the slopes are good right now, but it's just like I think tomorrow it's when it's gonna be all clear. But
Reasonable, given Strickland's strong presumption that counsel's actions fall within the wide range of reasonable professional assistance. This court cannot conclude that the state court's decision was an unreasonable application of the first prong of the Strickland test.
Strickland test, that's exactly what I said.
Referencing OS as a victim does not undermine confidence in the outcome of the trial, making the state court's decision a reasonable application of the Strickland test second prong. Cf. Y. Levy, Pocket 969 F2D6, 100 to 5th Sir. 1992 petitioner's counsel could reasonably have decided not to risk antagonizing the jury by objecting, or he could have decided that his best strategy was to let his own closing argument speak for itself. Whatever the reason,
dude
he
already
chose not to object. We do not view his conduct as ineffective assistance. ID at 222, 240. Coy also argues that his counsel was ineffective for failing to object when, during her opening statement, the prosecutor referred to the complainant as the victim in the case and made other
Which one?
That podcast we were going back and forth.
Oh no, I already did that one. And this is AI, ladies and gentlemen. This is AI. Even AI, if AI can make a video about you, and they're artificially intelligent. What? Yo, what's going on, Brent? Hey, what's going on, Poker Man? What's going on, bro? I was gonna call you Brandon. I don't know why. Poker Man, what's the deal, fam? We're just getting into this SPM. I got a lot of these documents that I had the help of AI to actually like make it into a video, but I didn't want, you know, that little crybaby to start crying and then get the video removed. So I'm just playing the audio. It's nothing that they own, but this is court documents, so.
Similar references.
Oh.
A prosecutor's assertion
Like it's just
that
black and
he
white.
believes
Like,
the
oh my
evidence
God,
will
what is
show
it?
and the
He's
shown
just
is not
convicted.
error. Or take a V. McCotter, 808 FTD 406, 410 Fifth Circuit.
So again, let me fill y'all in. So again, they didn't have the evidence that they need. Like, you know, whenever you commit a crime and they have blood evidence, semen evidence, paws evidence, all the evidence that they need. If they don't have that, but they still have reason to believe that you are what the crime says you are, they put you through test. Strickland test is what it's called. This guy had two of them, not one, two of them, not four, two, one, two of them, two different ones. You're probably supposed to only get one, but since he was a celebrity, they gave him another one from another professional. They brought in another professional to give him another test. Bro, if that's the test, bro, and you can't get into the club, what do you like? Your jacket is made, fam. Like, you failed both times. So I don't understand where all these other allegations are, like all this other shit. Like, bro, you're fucked. You're fucked. But let's listen. But that's where we're at so far. And so what they're trying to do is they're trying to prove that everything that he's saying, like that basically they're trying to test and see if the mom and the little girl, the 9-year-old, are lying and trying to conspire. Okay, so pay attention.
1987, sitting United States v. Morris, 568 F2D 396, 401 Fifth Circle.
And these are all, I don't know, I need to
And
find out what they're
statements
really
that
called.
indicate his
These.
opinion or knowledge of a case as T, herefore presented before the court and jury, are permissible if the attorney makes it clear that the conclusions he is urging are conclusions to be drawn from the evidence. Here, the prosecutor opened by informing the jury, Beta Porter's Record, Volume 10, pp. 9 to 18. T is what we call opening statement. Each side has the opportunity at this time to tell you
Listen.
what we expect from each side, the evidence,
And that's how they figure
testimony
out.
to show in the case.
Listen.
So I'm going to hopefully give you a better preview of what the testimony and the evidence you can expect to see in this courtroom in the following days in front of you. ID at 8. The prosecutor also repeatedly told the jury you will hear testimony that, and that the complainant will tell you how it happened. The prosecutor closed by saying, so the evidence and testimony that I expect you'll hear from the witnesses is, as I've told you, the OS was molested by Coy on the night of September 1st, 2001.
Two
Not objecting to
professionals.
the prosecutor's remarks was consistent.
Two professionals, not one, two professionals concluded that the girl was molested by Coy. They didn't even need no physical evidence like that, bro. Like, they even believe them. They're professionals. Professionals. You don't just go be a doctor because your dad is a doctor and you have connections. You can't just do that, fam. Young OG, what's up, Young OG? Nah, I'm not gonna do that, fam. I believe in Adam and Eve. You believe in Adam and Steve. Oh no, but that's a good rhyme, fam. Nady 160. Oh man, hell yeah.
That's what somebody put.
Yeah, I believe in Adam and Eve, and you believe in Adam and Steve.
That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I know. Oh, but nah, bro. I mean, it's okay though. But a lot of people do stick up for SPM, and that's how it's gonna be, bro. He's a monster. He's a.
I mean, it is what it is.
He's a pedophile. He's a pedo. Dope House has been on hospice. That shit's dead. That shit's whack. If you down with Dope House, you down with fucking these Vergas. Terrence, hey, what's up, Terrence? How's it, bro? What's up, fam? You're from Norman. Welcome, bro. Welcome to my live, bro. Subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know. It's people doing it. Why not? Let's get back into this SPM stuff, though.
The trial counsel's strategy of limiting his objections, except
This is an AI voice, but this is real documents from the courthouse. Copy and paste. Thank you.
particularly harmful. The court therefore concludes that the state court's finding that Coy did not make the showing required by Strickland with regard to the prosecutor's opening statements.
He didn't make the cut. He didn't make.
Was not contrary to or unreasonable application of the standards provided by clearly established federal law. See also Boyd v. California 110 SCT 1190 1219 90T. He arguments of counsel must be judged in the context in which they are made. ID at 12-36.ID at 36. All of Coy's claims regarding the prosecutor's statements
Get my lights
during
up, please.
opening and summation are denied for this reason. B. Testimony that the complainant was telling the truth. Coinex argues that his trial counsel was ineffective.
And conclude, like, these professionals that they brought in, professionals. These people are professionals. Professionals. They brought in professionals. And they concluded that to that, like, bro. Okay, if you're gonna put together a rocket, who the fuck you gonna believe? You're gonna believe a rocket scientist or a freaking orthodontist? Who the fuck I mean, you're building a rocket. You're gonna go with the orthodontist? Come on, bro.
Failing to file a motion in the mine to exclude opinion testimony that OS was telling the truth about the sexual assault and for not repeatedly objecting to such testimony. The first instance Coy points to occurred during cross-examination of OS's mother, Marivel Ramirez, when Coy's trial counsel asked Ms. Ramirez, Q, and if I got your testimony right, you told your sister that you were sure that the molestation had happened. Is that right? My sister. Q, right? I never told her it was. I mean, we knew it was
Because the sister got it too.
true. Petition for writ of habeas corpus of a person in state custody. Docket entry no. 1. PP 1115. Reporters Record, Volume 10, P 152. The state
Bro, that's
habeas
why
court
from jail, bro, he got married to his daughter's friend.
That she was the one that was 13 or something?
No,
When she got pregnant.
No, that wasn't her. That's just a separate thought. This other one, whack. This guy Jess said whack. Thank you, Jess. I really appreciate that. I really love people that are just like you that comment like that, because I just want to do this.
Coy's attorney elicited these statements for the purpose of committing Ramirez to her prior testimony, so that he could subsequently impeach Ramirez with the previous inconsistent statement reflected in the complainant's medical
You could
records that she was
literally
not
have
sure the
shit
sexual
happen right in
assault
front of
actually
somebody
occurred.
and they still
The
won't
state court
deny that
further
it's
found
true.
that the strategy was
Like,
reasonable
They
and that
see
Coy
it, they hear it, they witnessed it, but they're still gonna not believe it. Nope, that's not what it was.
Yeah,
You can't change anybody's mind. I mean, if they're set in their ways and they want to, vote for a pedophile, vote for pedophile, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what
I
they're
don't
gonna do.
understand. I don't understand.
Because he had a couple of good songs 30 years ago. I mean,
And to me they're whack. I think they're whack. They're classics, right? Because I wanted to be, I wanted to sing one in a talent show, but they didn't let me, and I'm glad because imagine what that would have stood for. I would have been singing around a bunch of other Mexicans. Oh yeah, it's cool that he touches kids. No, it's not cool.
therefore had no reason to object to Ms. Ramirez's statements. The court concluded that
Dude,
Coy failed
has
to
anybody ever looked into Miss Ramirez? What about Miss Ramirez? You think she likes to be on the Mexican radio? She don't. I'm pretty sure she was on it. But he didn't like adults. He liked kids. Exactly. Who do you think I was listening to? I was listening. Every kid was listening to him, and you couldn't tell them otherwise.
Nah, I really like 3 6 Mafia at that age.
I love 3-6 Mafia.
But that was at that age.
You know what I mean? We believe in the devil. We believe because we believe in
Well,
God.
I'm saying,
Well,
no,
both-
at that age I didn't know any better. I wasn't listening to SPM like that.
See, and I was, you know what I mean? I smoke 2 joints when I wake up in the car. I smoke 2 joints, but I'm not trying to add that up and like trying to fucking like teach people ABCs, but at the same time sleep with them. That's what this man was doing. Like he was not in it for the fucking long haul. He was in it for the kid, the kiddiness, the shit that he was doing behind the scenes. Think about all the times that the people that are so like traumatized that aren't even talking that he got away with. These are just what he got caught for. 8 of them, not 1, not 2, not 3, not bro. 8. You put 8 people in a room. That's a lot of motherfucking people moving. 8 victims. They can all tell you the same thing about one person. I'm not gonna take. Oh, he was framed because he's the only Mexican. Oh yeah, well what the fuck about Baby Bash? He fucking did okay with Frankie J. Just fine. Mexicans were cool. We're cool. We have Pitbull. You know you want him. Bro, we didn't need that bald motherfucker because he was fucking selling kids clothes in that fucking Kmart for half off, bro. And we didn't need that shit. We need somebody that's a leader. He's not a leader, bro. He's a freaking petter. You know what I mean? He's a pedo, bro. He says when he gets out, he's going to take over the schools. He's talking nonchalantly and all this shit.
You
Bro,
won't even be able to go to any schools.
bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. And it's not a threat. It's not a threat or a promise that I'm making that I'm ever gonna see him. I don't care. Like, I don't fuck with him.
But that's okay. You're allowed to, and if they don't want to hear it, they don't have to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? They can have their own, but at the end of the day, they're not gonna sit here and make funny. I don't like that shit
Yeah.
because you have your own fucking. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that shit.
Prongs of the Strickland test. X.
So again, I'm talking about the Strickland test. So the Strickland test is the test that they give you when they don't have the physical evidence that they need. They put you through these testing to see if you're even qualified to even be tried, or if yes, hey, this guy probably did it. You know, if there's 8 different people saying that he did one thing, he probably did. So did the test, he did not pass.
Koi. Apple. No. WR 65,301. P. 224. ID at 240 to 41. Koi argues that it is illogical not to mention an unreasonable strategy for counsel not to object to inadmissible prejudicial testimony for the purpose of impeaching the witness when he could exclude the testimony in the first instance by a motion in limine or an objection. However, by impeaching Ms. Ramirez's credibility on this issue, Koi's counsel stood to discredit her entire testimony. The very statements Koi complains about that Ms. Ramirez believed OS was telling the truth were the same statements used to impeach her by confronting her with prior contradictory statements. Given the
They tried their
almost
hardest. They
variety
tried
of
that poor
possible
lady,
trial
man.
Techniques and tactics available to counsel. The court
And
is
it wasn't
careful
even
not
about
to
money. That
second-guess
bitch
legitimate
only got like
strategic
$20,000.
choices. Yohe v. Collins, 985 F2D 222.
That motherfucker's made millions.
228 Fifth Sir, 1993. The court therefore concludes that the state court's finding that the trial counsel's strategy was reasonable.
They should have
and that
castrated
therefore
his
failed
ass.
to show the first prong of the Strickland test was a reasonable application of federal law as decided by the Supreme Court. Petition for writ of habeas corpus of a person in state custody. Docket entry no. 1. P. 12. Koi also argues that his attorney should have objected when the prosecutor asked Ms. Ramirez about any conversations she might have had with John.
And you can't be going around killing people still. Like, I know people say, oh, well, look, he just had this type of crime. And a crime is a crime or whatever, but we can't just go around killing people. Like, what's up? What's up with, for what?
And does after she found out about her daughter being molested, and Ms. Ramirez replied that she told him that Koi molested OS. The state court found that Koi failed to meet both prongs of the Strickland test with regard to this claim. The record reflects that Koi's attorney objected directly after the prosecutor's question, reminding the jury that it was still to be decided whether OS had been molested by Koi. Furthermore, to the extent that Ms. Ramirez was stating her belief that OS was telling the
Get
truth
them lights
about
up,
the crime,
fam.
such testimony was duplicative of evidence properly elicited during her cross-examination, making such an objection of little value. C. Romero v. Lina 884 FTD
Lina.
171 879 this.
What are those dockets?
Yeah, the numbers that she's saying?
Yeah,
The case number, the docket.
the case numbers.
It could be, or the docket. Yeah.
So are you saying I'm faking that too? I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm just playing. I'm just being stupid. Play mill by blade.
1989. Petitioner points to 7 instances in which his counsel
Oh, you
said
almost
to
got
have
me.
failed to block the receipt of evidence. In each instance, the evidence was either clearly admissible or duplicative of
Somebody
evidence
told me
properly
to say-
received. The court therefore concludes.
Sweet. I'm not gonna say it.
Why would you even say that?
I didn't even say it out loud. I'm not gonna say that word. But I'll say it in my head. What are you gonna do?
The state court's decision was a reasonable application of the Strickland test. Reporters record volume 16, pp. 31, 35. Petition for a writ of habeas corpus of a person in state custody. Docket entry no. 1, p. 12. X Parkway, Apple, no. WR 65,301, p. 240. Reporters record volume 16, p. 31. Coy also complains of Ms. Ramirez's testimony that she was seeing a therapist to help her deal with Coy's molesting her child. ID at 44. To the extent that this constitutes an opinion regarding the veracity of OS's allegations. It too is duplicative of evidence properly elicited earlier. The same.
Do y'all have enough? I don't know what to do.
It's not weird.
Just subscribe, all right?